Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to do UV tile discard. We're going to do it super quickly, but basically it's more optimized way of doing an alternative to blend shapes. It's really nice and it's just more performance for you. But this is super easy to do. Right, we're going to click on the mesh, go over to this triangle here, drop down this UV maps, right? Make a new one, name it whatever you want. UV tile is what I'm going to do for the video. Then we come over here to UV editing, and then we're going to drop down this box and type in 4 for these two here. It'll normally be 1 but we're just going to do 4. And that's just how it's going to look when you're in the right spot, right? And then we want this to be a crop top for whatever reason, right? What we're going to do is I'm going to alt click, right? Bam. And then I'm going to add a shift to that so I don't lose my progress here. And then grab all this, right? All that I want. And basically that's all I want to be gone, for example. Then we come over to this side, right? And then we're going to move it to this box here. Basically it goes 0, 1, 2, 3, then 0, 1, 2, 3. And then obviously you can count over whatever, right? And then once we do that, we're going to press G on our keyboard, right, which allows us to move it. But if you want it to move across nicely, you press G, then X, which locks it on the X-axis. Like if I go up and down, I won't do anything, but it goes across the X-axis. You can do the same thing with the Y-axis. Press G, then Y if I wanted to move it up, right? Don't worry about it stretching. It doesn't really matter, right? But I'm going to put it down in this box here, right? And now that's basically the blender part. That's all done. Right now, what you got to do is you got to export this however you want. I'm going to export it using cats, just cuz. Right, we're just going to name it Untitled FBX for the sake of the video. Go over here. I'm using a project I already have in here, but you just want to use this with Poiyomi, right? And then I just got to find where that went and export, and then we go back. Drag that in, and then we drag that into Unity, right? And now what we want to do is we want to make a new material. Right click, create halfway down material. We're just going to not name it, right? Change this to whatever Poiyomi that supports UV tile, by the way. Drag this onto your avatar. That's just habit of mine, so don't worry unless you have specific reasons to leave it on. Now you go to special effects, UV tile, turn that on. This is going to be compiling your shader for some reason, and I don't know why it kicked me out that far, right? I'm not going to worry about texturing or shading or whatever. This is strictly for video, right? And since we put it in this first box, right? If we come over here, this is going to be 0, then 1, right? This is row 0 and then box 1, right? So we're going to come over here and then we're going to click this. Oh, and then we have to click this, sorry. Change this to UV1, right? And now if you click it, look at that. It's all gone. And that's how you do UV tile. You just sync this with a toggle. Basically, you just, when you're recording, just click it on and off depending on how you do your toggles. But there you go. That's how you do UV tile.